dating on treats. Yeah, it's now popular, and actually it's possible to see many profiles. It's an interesting phenomenon. Some just influencer especially was from Arabic countries, European countries. We just speak, they will not, never date with you, forget about it. It's mainly involves some called feeding the pigs. It was from USA. We know what I mean now. It's something the Yakuza started many years ago in the USA. Yakuza are people too, and contrary to appearances, sometimes someone talks to a Japanese or Chinese businessman, and doesn't realize they are a triad or Yakuza, because few can read tattoos. Tattoos are mostly hidden. They don't run around the world with swords on the streets, as some believes. That's why tattoos in Japan mean imprisonment. Isn't possible to walk in public places with tattoos, and tattoo artists especially. After knowing certain things, yes, it's possible to discover these people, but we know many historical, especially things connecting with unification of Japan, for example. But my God, 90% of Korean show business is laundry room for Korean gangs. We all know about it, that there is someone behind the scenes, but these movies are really good. For heaven's sake, singles too. There are centrally honest profiles as well, but really rare. But it's like with online dating pages, when you heard about credits, tokens run from that page because it's just for making money. We'll never meet that person. If it means payment, normal payment for using page for a month, okay, but normal payment for using page. Okay, it's possible that you will someone, but credit tokens run. The main reason is the lack of awareness that Chinese people don't usually have access to web reads. They have their own apps, and it's possible to use them as well because they automatically can be translated at English, for example. And these photos are simply stolen from them and then uploaded. Artists, influencers, famous people from Chinese artistic market. Kazakh tends to look for ways mostly on VK, but as well some using treats, but it's not that choice as well. If we know it's scam and we don't get involved, why not talk? These people really have more to say than some Europeans and Arabs. They are educated in the speech like politicians. There are also Asians, people who write to you under fake photos of someone from Asia. Just don't provide information that only we know. Analyzing this, I haven't found credible profile there, and the link searching only one person, but this way everything a woman is socialized, educated, has position, wants a conversation partner, someone who will treat her as an equal, will take her to the theater, and will know about what play is because he reads something, he work about his behavior, his education, elegant and Asian. She's not a crazy feminist. In Western civilization, even among those nations, we call the Arab demo crashes, yes, or socialistic democracies actually, like Tunisia, Morocco, Libya, or later. European women have mostly access to this population because these Arabs from the original region from the peninsula marry mostly each other, even in incestuously is possible to say. You won't find it later. These flowers, this etiquette, these poems are even in complement primitivist will work in the first, but the door is already falling on you. Eastern Europe, well, why do Russia and Poland have so many divorces? These men are rude to women, simply really need to say but they are rude even on the street. And when they saw a woman as a driver, they can be nice, rude, use rude words. Yeah, it's changing, really, very changing since 1950, where it's really different, what culture changed. Even if they try to be a culture, it always by the time comes out. The percent of normal ones is really low, even if they are educated and have the great position. At Sofania, special doctors, advocates, they are really primitive in behavioral. Yes, because it as well because of communistic system. They gone and we studies from very low, deep part of society and get punk for that. Someone must really learn study it to each lesson, and they get another at point for that they were from deep hole mentality, and it stay because some things really isn't possible to clean from the human. It simply stayed, and it came from the parent to the children because, oh my god, it's a nest. If someone took it from own nest, it will be given to own children, so we didn't explain it, but it's really need to a little delicate, a little need of changing, and many people haven't that need. Ukrainians are mostly bigamist. It's a brutal truth. A wife and mistress, lover, are a standard in that society. And these women acceptable it. That's why are they so popular to marriage in the Western Europe because they accept everything, they agree with everything what men taught. They some even things that beating is normal. That's the brutal truth about this society. So living for two families will be acceptable. They as well cheap. They don't need a lot from man, yes, like Western woman, for example, but something must be to existence. House must be things for children. They need something. They would accept everything. In Asian nations, everything is clearly defined, or are defined, as old saying goes. A wife for legal children, a geisha for love, a prostitute for sex. Asian sex is also more different, can give more pleasure, and as well, has different two sides, because as well some loves brutal sex, of course, but it's not without reason why we call European skills in sexuality craft. As someone told it ages ago, when you get Asian man in bed, nothing would taste again, and this is true. When you would get Asian as partner to love in meaning feelings, yes, not sleep together, you would need nothing else will be taste. That's as well true. Nothing else will be taste. Trust me, I had once Asian man from Japan for a long time. Nothing, especially when we speak about love. We really understand what love means. Still, where love exists, of course, everywhere is possible to find someone who is behind the norm, yes. But I had a German from Japan, and we can say sincerely that the meaning of love will still exist and nothing else tastes after them.